Jesse Palmer. I'm Reese Davis. Ollie Rowe is down on the sideline.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Reese?
Ollie, thank you.
Yeah, buddy. We got another one rivalry game. I'm looking to bounce back because I just smashed a tough one.
And the Buffaloes will kick off first, and here we go.
We're looking to do some damage from Colorado State. They're 0-1.
On the move from inside his 5.
Shall we?
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
We're going to go inside run.
The Rams offense will have the opening possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. They'll line up for a second down play. Leaves it with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Rams have this offense rolling. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's long. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air.
Yes, sir.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Colorado. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The run inside. It's long. Got enough for the first. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's first down. Looking for a man. It's Kelly. Here's the pressure. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Dumps it off in the flats. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And the Rams will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Catches it at the 15. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. This coaching staff, really this entire offense, licking their chops to try to take advantage of this matchup. Out of the gun, the inside give. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Sims. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The Buffaloes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching him off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Got his man downfield. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
EA hit that return the hub button on me, huh? Bet. Boys hit the return the hub on me. We was having a good drive. Let's run it back.
Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Colorado State Rams and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. The Colorado State head coach told me pregame he is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Buffaloes ready to kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Colorado State's offense will get first crack at it today. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Kelly. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
When on that outbreaking route, really it's designed for the receiver to make the catch before falling out of bounds. Nice timing and anticipation by the quarterback on that throw.
He's looking deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Go. That's another turnover steal. Yes, sir.
Defense comes up big time on the 4th down play, trying to get the stop, making sure he doesn't get a 1st down. The fumble, it's just the icing on the sundae. That's fine. We'll take it, but more importantly, they got the big stop and turnover on downs.
This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Maybe some room here. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bucks! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he knocked that one right down the middle.
That receiver's huge. This is NFL. This is an NFL team. This is an NFL like prospect team.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
FIU.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here's the handoff. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He'll off one deep down the left side. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down.
It's apparent this quarterback took care of the film study this week. He is locked into this game plan right now. We already saw him throw a touchdown on the 1st drive. There's another beautiful throw. Vertically down the field to set his offense up. He is playing in tremendous rhythm right now.
He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring.
Oh, I should have snapped the ball.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fill on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
You want to call timeout,
The Buffaloes calling their 1st timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Buffaloes will try to convert on 4th down. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, going to the air. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And he makes the extra point.
Show me your hand.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return as the coverage unit right on top of him. Off Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
Man, these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old now. So even when they don't have wide open wide receivers, you still expect them to fit that ball in there and make it happen.
Back to throw, it's Kelly. Here's a heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Rams will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Caught by Williams on the left. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
But if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Him boy skip the need the man. Play a little pitch, catch, and run. This defense has been gashed, and they are backed up again with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And he gets nothing, and this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them, so a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
He'll throw it. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Rams can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's ball. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. On the draw, it's Law. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw, it's Kelly. Got him downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Rams will hustle to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. So now it's 2nd and long. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll stop play momentarily for the injured Buff.
That was a hard hit.
This should be the last play of the quarter.
That was a hard collision right there.
Off the play fake. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. And the Rams will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin them deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. Here's a little room there. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Colorado! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch him, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Just ripped for him.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Come on.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Law. Picks up the first down. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused.
Caught, and he's got room.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Looking for a gap, it's Law. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Bucks. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play.
Nagged it. And goal. What I'm talking about.
lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
Sorry. We have to show these guys we are not going to play with them. I am not the coach to play with.
He'll return it.
I
know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Back and forth.
The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Back to throw, it's Kelly. Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Rams will send out the punt unit.
Yeah, we can earn the game to get over with today. We can move on to the next opponent because we did not look like Colorado
on the return.
Colorado State.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Buffaloes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Oh, that got him hurt.
They'll stop playing momentarily for the injured Buff. While they have a look at the injured player, will take a timeout. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Swings it out to his running back. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Unloads quickly. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Gives it on the option. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's got great speed. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Buys a little time. On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Love what they did there, putting the big fella in the slot, letting him use his ability to get downfield and create some space and find the soft spot in the zone.
No doubt. You got the big fella in the slot, so you get your matchup. You know it's zone coverage. You know you can put it up out there, let him go make a play.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rides the back and leaves it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something. Will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Turning it on!
David, This guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. To the air, it's Kelly. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Oh, he's got a chance. Runs through a tackle. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. This time he wants to throw. Got his man. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Now, I've seen a lot of things. I played with great running back Sterling Johnson.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
He's a 2-time Heisman winner.
And they did
But
tack
I've
on the
never
extra
seen
point.
him.
What a way to send a
play
message. Huge
the way
play in the
this guy
running
played
game.
the
One
game.
snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
He is going to win the Heisman this year. He's going to break so many records in
And
Colorado.
no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own
Holy
25.
smokes.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this
I
Rams
didn't say
offense.
that. That was just an
They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying to impose their will with the run. Makes it past the marker. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's 1st down. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. DB's right up on the receivers. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Colorado State. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Oh, better look out! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Ball. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Ball.
And we've seen this offense, man, that they've featured the running game, and he's done a good job of making plays, breaking tackles, being a big part of it. Now, what do? Try to slide this in here. Make it look like a little bit of run. Slow down those linemen that go upfield really.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That last sack's not on the line. That's on him. Now it's 3rd down. On the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rams send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. He'll pull it down.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
The Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down, and now see how much...
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good. And play this young man is... We're going to forget his 1st interception of the season. Great job reading.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. The give to the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. Pulls it in. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles.
He'll take a deep shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got him. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Gilliam. There he goes. He's brought down the 1. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They didn't get a push at all on on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Powers through the defender. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. Slings it downfield. Finds his man. It's Prince. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. The give to Hardy. Gets away from one, finds room.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run play action. Under fire. A strike downfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. He's got it. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Fires to the right. Perfect timing on that throw and catch. Kept it in bounds for the big completion.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver going in motion. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Tight end now in motion. Here's Hardy. Stop. Nothing. Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
Wants to pass. Looking for the score. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Look out, he's got room. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And he's wrestled to the... how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff. Rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focusing on
Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium in Cincinnati. The opener in conference play for both of these teams. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Cincinnati Bearcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, this crowd is electric. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here. Great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Buffaloes headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Well, that'll give them good field position as he kicks it out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. They'll run the option. They come out strong, stop him for no gain on the opening play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Goodman. Quick strike complete. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. And the Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. He's got it on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting this season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Maybe a crease. Got enough for the first. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So Colorado's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And, man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Turning it on. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw it. Makes a catch. At the 40, there he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Buffaloes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Right back to it. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. Their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they handed off to him here on the 2nd drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Sims. It's a seam wide open. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Colorado! The extra point here would tie the game. And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the move from inside his 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Back to pass, it's Goodman. Rushes on him, and he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Tyree. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
On third down, he drops to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. Can they catch him? He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield. He does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about. And early on,
touchdown, Buffs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll try the counter. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Goodman. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Handoff to the lone back. They'll stop play momentarily for the injured Buff. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him, and they're able to get him down.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right on the money. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Snagged it in the end zone and put points on the board. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Running inside, it's Tyree. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. To throw, it's Goodman. Moves around to clear up the vision. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Going with the counter play here. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Lewis. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Bearcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll give it on the counter. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heavy on one side, and then all of a sudden, boom, 2 guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that. That counter keeps you off balance as a defense and makes you really be honest.
Keeps it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback and the running attack, but they've just done such a good job.
They've got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Might as well give it to him again. Could be an alley. Got enough for the first. The 40. Inside the 30. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Colorado. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Looking to throw, it's Goodman. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their 3rd of the day. They're number 1 in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit.
The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Holly, what update do you have for him?
Here on the Buffalo sideline, developing story, guys, their best wide receiver is dealing with a few issues. Very banged up here in this game, but he is battling through it, still on the field, trying to perform for his offense. I'll keep you posted on how he's able to adapt here in the game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Using his feet to buy time. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. They've already put one field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. It's good. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll try the run. There he goes. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow downs. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He was thinking.
I'm not paying attention. I'm sitting here watching House of Dragon. Let me see. Give me a second.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. The running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception. Today.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
And this could be really huge for this defense, man. You got put in a horrible spot. You can complain, you can whine, if you want to. It ain't going to help nothing. Like, they do a great job being ready for the pass on 1st down. Now, 2nd down and goal. They've got to bow their necks. They've got to find a way to continue to be physical and make some plays here and try to force the field goal.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Bearcats! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the Buffaloes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go back to the air on second down. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before. Get it. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Bucs.
EAD, Cincinnati. EAD. You hear me? Sick of this shit. Every time I turn around, they're picking me off. EAD.
Great job blocking and understanding it was coming, and then somebody had to make a play in space, and he took it a long way.
You're right, David. It's always a risk by the defense, and if you don't have good gap integrity with the blitz, then the offense can pop one, and that's exactly what happened on that run. Everybody up front not getting flustered, just staying in their tracks, getting their blocks, giving their running back a lane. He uses that speed, and that's just not a touchdown, man. That is a long highlight reel TD.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They go to the counter. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Leaping grab for a big gain. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bearcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Snagged out of the air. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Goodman. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. The run inside. It's Tyree. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turning it on. Ripped past midfield, finally stopped at the 42, and that's the kind of chunk play that gets drives going.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. He'll set up to throw. Bring in the heat. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Buffaloes. And the route is on.
Man, what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Goodman. He uncorks one deep. He's got it down the field.
Watching the ball go right by you.
Took it down to the 31.
What are you doing? And you're not even jumping.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go
man.
right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31.
They better burn the ball, fellas. They better burn the ball.
There's a crease.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Tyree. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Bearcats have moved it inside the 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Woo!
And it's picked off for the third time today.
Pyramid again.
Taking it the other way.
To the house. That's why I put him there.
The 20. Touchdown, Colorado. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Pyramid. 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown. He's having a great year. He's having a great year. He's having a great year.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
That's reeled in. It's Markham. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Running inside. It's Tyree. Picks up the first down. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Bearcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Come on.
Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Tyree. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the ground to try to move the chains. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play.
Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Fitted in the window for the score.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room.
All right, you know.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now.
Oh, come on. Get me through the hole, Playboy.
They made a few adjustments that time. They were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. He won't have enough for the 1st down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll field this one in tight quarters. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Off-play action on first down. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great...
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Buffs! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception.
It's crazy.
Right. Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
So this is the
And the returner goes down. His drive will open from the 15.
They were kind of tough at the beginning, but now we're kind of pulling away.
Looking downfield, it's Goodman.
Kind of pulling away.
Fires to the wide.
Got him again.
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They'll run it to the right. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
You got, what, 5 this game?
As we head into the 4th quarter, both of these running backs have been able to get it done on the ground.
Yeah, buddy.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th.
Comeback season.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza.
Come back today.
Keep it on the ground. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Number 9,
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They get to him as he throws. Complete to the right. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this one is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Number 96 sets a kickoff.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll run it again. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
It's too bad because this guy's had an incredible day statistically. Already over 100 yards rushing, but look on the scoreboard and you'd never know it. Their defense has not been able to do their part, and you just wonder if it's going to be enough handing off to this guy to get back in the game.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. The run inside. It's Tyree. Might have a chance. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Fires on the run. And he's thrown another interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Better stop playing with these defenders.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He'll start this drive firing.
Oh my God.
The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety.
Like it.
Tell you what, this team...
I couldn't see. It's too dark. Like, the jersey is way too dark anyway. I couldn't see anybody in front of me.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop it. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they
just for good measure.
just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollard, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
How you gonna up and leave me now? How you gonna act like that? You mother sucker. So, National Player of the Year or National Player of the Week, I mean, yeah. That guy's gonna win the Heisman. That guy's gonna win the Heisman. Ouch. Oh, well, yeah, he's in California. He better go to. Okay. Everybody take off. We have no practice this week. I'm good. We've been having practice full pads ever since I came in, so we can take a week off, guys. Hope you guys enjoy your week. Dang, I'm losing players left and right. Come on, y'all. Stop leaving me, y'all. Stop leaving me, y'all. Stop leaving me, y'all. I'll come play for Colorado, y'all. Skull Buffs, y'all. Skull Buffs, y'all. Ooh, big rivalry, big Utah. Let's go, y'all. Skull Buffs, y'all. Oh, he's committed. Take that sucker off the board. Let's actually go get another corner to replace what we're losing here. I don't know what these athletes are, but I'm going to take them. It's 61 and raining. All right, we're not going to play that one. I'll play that one tomorrow. I'm done for the night. Practice. Tomorrow we'll play the Utah game. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a great night. Thank you for joining me on NCAA 27 Gaming with yours truly. Good night.